Welcome back to Imperator Rome Thebes here on the Lord Master channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 5, which originally I predicted that I thought the Theban series is going to last about 5 episodes, but look at where we are now. Thebes is about this large, 31 territories, that's one thing, but we have a lot of feudatory subjects, which would definitely, beef up our manpower gain. Good portion of which is from our population. We're at war, but in actuality that's Macedonia's war against those tribesmen up there. Against the Pannonians and the Illyrians that are allied up there too. But that's none of our concern really, because I have my focus on another front, and that's the Peloponnesian front. While we got many of them as our subjects, we made an alliance with Messenia, which was our one-time enemy. Now we're trying to get them to our side. Trying to get them to be a feudatory state. But there is time. But interestingly, over there on the Aegean side of things, we've already made the Nesiotic League a feudatory of ours, thus continuing this trend of a charmed offensive. And now we would wish to do the same thing for Rhodes and Halicarnassos, which they are far more friendlier to us. So we shall improve relations with both of them. The reason? They are in a defensive league. It's going to take a while to get them up here. Like if you attacked one of them, especially that we had interest in Crete as well, if you attack them, you attack the rest of them. But we'll try to get them on our side. And yes, that includes Ionia too. And we'll come back to them in the future, just to see if we can make some alliances, send gifts in exchange of friendship, and then subject. Also, since you're Archon now, and also a subject, no need for that anymore. This does not mean a deterioration of relations, it's because you already have him as an overlord. Thieves' policies, so it's okay to not have him as friend. Friendship is just, well, another way of saying you will swear fealty. Well, what do you mean, swear fealty? That's a medieval thing. So you just swear the oath. There you go. To be serving under us. Got it? Now, Crete on both sides are a bit more hostile towards us, but we'll come back to them. Well, Athens is going to be a little more hard to convince. Although we can make an alliance with them, just for start. Also, they're more likely to go towards the feudatory route, knowing they are defenseless. And also part of that same defensive league as we mentioned before. Even though we did kind of take their territory, but still. Sometimes it's their stance. Let me send you a gift. Will you join? No. Okay. Let's make friends then. Don't start that war against them until we have a promise of friendship between us. Send a lavish religious delegation. Send a man to serve in his personal bodyguard. There will be one more inland ally we have. dear. Okay, this will get us a little bit of tyranny, which doesn't hurt no one. Here you go. Didn't even need to spend on state funds for this. We're not aggressively expanding. Personally, we are aggressively expanding our sphere of influence, so to speak. Like we've been doing that for the past 2 episodes now. Now, will you join us? Here it is. Quick. Got him. Senna's with us too. You're a city-state. Mercantile. It's good. Now we do trade, you know. Oh, and no reason to have that anymore. Oh, I forgot about Little Columbus as well. Oh dear, the rebels are actually going to be taking Argos. Because they got the manpower. Most corrupt man there was. He's gone. Well, look at you. Get to work. Egypt's about to win their little war. Allied forces defeating them. Melancholia. Overtaken by a smothering intense depression, Hippostratus has sunk a downward spiral which we are worried we will never return. We can only pray that fate smiles kind on him. Saddening. Depressed. Oh man. Uncurable, so he's going to be slowly dying out as he's getting old, depressed. Which means that Nearchus Aristodemon will be close to his 50s when he takes the throne. And the new primary heir will be him, who is also depressed. Huh. After weeks of nervous looks and smirks at court, whisperings are circling the palace have finally reached the ears of the basilisks. It seems that someone's been spreading rumors and spinning yarns of unequal validity and unfitness to the throne. Damage has been done. Now, all look at how the basilisks deal with the situation. No one can freely insult me. Investigate the source of the rumors. Okay. Here's an alliance. Obviously, it's going to take a lot more. Actually, you don't have to wait any longer. Hang on. Here it is. Till April 1st. Then we get Halicarnassus. Imperator. No need to befriend him. How about you, Rhodes? Spartan revolt that they've joined. There'll be a big jump in relations. Stubborn. Son of the general. Slanderous spills all. The traitor snake who attempted to demean the name of Epistratos was identified as Philemon. You quickly confessed to his crimes. How should we deal with this vagabond? Forget him. His reputation's ruined. Why him? Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit more hard to win over. Ionia, how about you? You could definitely be won over. I'll send you a gift as well. Barely. The Parthians are Austrian again. 3 times victor, he says. Ionia used to be a feudatory of the Antigone Kingdom, but now you work for us. Across the sea. But this little benevolent nation, but you got no allies. I'm sure you're in need of protection. And can definitely be won over. Just. No one can attack us. You attack Thebes, you attack the entirety of Greece. Also, what war did I just... Oh, the Dardanian Revolt. Not related. Every time we get new feudatories, that means more will join us in future wars, even if I'm indirectly part of it. I don't need tribute, I need feudatories, because, you know, we're going to be in future conflicts that we're definitely going to get ourselves beat. And plus, when you get this mission, all Hellenistic feudatories in Greece will be annexed. That's the thing. Annexed. The Peloponnese? Mine. The islands? Mine. Don't know about these areas, but mine. That's what I mean. You're part of us now. He's a stubborn one. See if friendship will do. If you're gonna spend at least one. double paid, more national manpower. There, it jumped up a little. Call for peace. Damn it, Macedon, hurry up with that. And plus, should there ever be any threats within the succession of the throne and pretender support, well then, our allies of feudatory subjects will help us out. Here we are. This should work. Out! Disloyal. Our navy. Well, we weren't planning on using that navy anyway for a future conflict. Argos has everything settled, which means we can definitely take it without much resistance. So, get to your position. We'll start a war very soon. Friend with the ruler. Last chance. There's a researcher. As I said, Rhodes is going to be a little hard to win over because base, it's got bad stability. We tried, alright. Friend of a ruler. And, funny all that. But Athens could definitely be on our side. But need to improve relations more. Tiny Athenian remnant. Troops should be in position by now. Where the hell are they going? Where the hell is my son going? Not much of the defensive league now. Going all the way to Cyprus. In the middle of a storm, you madman! Anyway, the army's in position. Argos is sided with Epidaurus, which we plan on taking both on. But here's the problem. Antigone. If you attack them, then... Wait a minute. Antigone Kingdom cannot join the war because they're already in a war together with Thebes. Ah, good. We don't need Macedon. I got lots of friends. And heck, you're coming too, Rhodes. By disloyal subject, you mean already entered into, you know, this So, well then, I guess, let's get started. They never finished that Spartan revolt, though, because of that fort there. They can't do anything about it. That old guy is still around? That son of a beeswax is gonna outlive me. Knowing I'm gonna be going away slowly but surely. Well, this crazy person's disloyal, and he's never gonna get himself treated. Well, you have inflammation, but I hope you get well soon. Right. So the Antigonids are not coming. Good to know. As I say again for Rhodes, you are a little bit hard to win over. Tried friendships and everything, but yet... I mean, the closest thing you could get out of him is at least make him demand tribute. There is a way, though. Diplomacy screen, you dummy. Appeasing. Mercantile, that's the opinion of others of a diplomatic range. That's what I mean by that. It says we can handle this ourselves. We ain't afraid, and the Antigonids aren't coming. They're gonna abandon them. So this should be easy. We'll use our great numbers to our advantage. 12 out of 15 lower cohorts. You've become rather infamous, huh? Tell you what. This is going to be your last war. I'm going to put you in retirement. It's almost like saying, I'm going to put you out of your misery. No. You get what you mean. So, remember, part of our objective for great cities, Sparta is next. And after, we get all this, so this tiny bit of land will be ours. And then we may have to go down to Crete. Then we may have to betray Macedon. And I hope Rome and Macedon don't get together. We know the Antigonids are. I mean, well, they're far weaker. And at least these two are useless as a bulls. Okay, let's do this. Attack Laconia. Subjects come with me. And I'll even call Rhodes in. Because why the hell not? You don't need Macedon's help. And subsequently, Argos too. Jump him! lot of money in here. Get into siege. No need for that. Outside of naval range. Wherever he wants to go. Port maintenance is up. Let's take these 2 ports down. And Epidaurus, then it's a win. And then we'll march down to Laconia and then to Sparta. Then boom, no more Sparta. They never know if Sparta will call Antigonus, so we've got to be swift. Blockading. Several nights ago, Heracles of Estodem was discovered helping himself to a sizable quantity of gold from the national treasury. This serious crime, there's something to be said for sweeping affairs like the son of the carpet. Son, I'll teach you a lesson in respect, boy. You don't steal a man's money. We're not corrupt. System. Don't have it all yet. Let's get our national tax up. Let the income flow. Desperate. Just a minor character for the money. Let's get my isolation. Yeah, this war exhaustion's gonna be increasing slowly but surely, but at least that it will increase our military experience. Add up to legitimacy. You're the new court philosopher. The Senate is about to fall, but we'll get these Spartans out of there. We gained some manpower. Mega local taxes. Soon we gotta bring this fortification down, then the door is open for the road to Laconia. As we said before, we need to be swift before they get involved. Daros is ours. Damn it, son. Stay in port. Disobeying my orders. Damn it, son! Quit killing the ships! I understand you're in a bad way, but nobody's gonna miss you when you're dead. You madman. Then again, your popularity is so low that nobody gives a damn about you. Not gonna build any more ships for you. Yeah. Marcos falls ill. Right. Getting sicker by the day. We are fighting together, but not enough for feudatory, but it is enough if we want them to make them pay tribute instead of us. But how much will they be paying? Anyways, hegemon of the Hellenes, Theban persuasion. Amatus brought word that his efforts to persuade Hellenic governments have succeeded in Argos. After much debate, they were convinced that moving towards our style of governance was to benefit all Hellas. Argos becomes an oligarchic republic instead of aristocratic. Like that means anything, so we shall see. But nonetheless, we're taking Argos over, and then Laconia is next. They backed off. You are finished. Give it to us here. I'm going to take the long way around. Now we're going to have to deal with these two. Can't call them out separate peace deal, which, yes, we can. We could just take it over now. There goes them. Now it's Sparta and Sparta alone. And nobody else. Right. Boy, we've imprisoned a lot of people, and that means more people to enslave out of. If their money is good. Anything above 9. At or above 9. And those that are not worth it, they keep. I've yet to have any disloyal character other than this one, this little disobedient little God dang it, just read that. But it's a small price to pay. $11. How come this old woman's more valuable than the other? Okay, that's it. These forts are for keeps. Except for this one. Needs another aqueduct. And one more of that too. Neglected the city of the Thespians again. Need more freemen and a mill, because there ain't no slaves in this city. There should be. Never had a look at this city, so. Farm here, and a tax office, since it's got a good population. Old military city. Sounds excessive spending, but it'll do. And Argos has done alright. Well, there's 2 ports we have to take. I'm sure they're gonna be desperate to defend Sparta. But I like to see them try. Well, that means they're going to be definitely coming on down here to help us out. Now their little piece of business is finished. So yes, Macedon has expanded considerably, but we should worry a bit. After the war, maybe we'll consider making you a tributary instead of a feudatory then. What the... Oh, okay, it's a revolt. Thought they released consuls or something as a city-state, which would be stupid, but still. Keep an eye on your health. He was the tutor. Taught my sons well. Both in bad health. You're not. Put you in. Despite the fact you're not as good skilled. But still. Yeah, they're probably gonna come in now. Force marching to this way. Sparta is ours. Don't let them get away. Defeat them here. Kill them all. The recent death of the Antigone rulers caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of this situation, numerous lackeys, pretenders, and legitimate claims to the throne have risen up to bear arms against their newly crowned vassals, Karagos Antigone. As the nation of Antigone is of interest to us, mind that we can exert certain influences over the more routed pretenders, in order to help plunging the nation to further turmoil. Let's hope they fall to chaos. I mean, it may not look like it right now, but they've broken up the alliance with Macedon. Good! And Antagonists are not to interfere with our affairs anymore. But the last thing I would want is Rome to be allying with Macedon. That would be a match made in Hades. What are you still doing up here? settlements. No longer there are Seleucids now. These are Cypriots who run in there. Figure in this timeline. Who the are you? Chandragupta the wolf. Bindusara was murdered. Ashoka is around. I'm just curious because of my knowledge and I'm a unashamed Indophile as much as a Grecophile. But anyways. Let's take this land, then we'll take one more fort, then that's it. Crazy son, who's about to die. You could have been the next Basilisk, but I outlived you, which is rather tragic. But still. Will you give us the land right now? No. Okay, we just have to take this fort then. Okay, Arcos. Now what? I do not have the state funds to treat you. Why don't you treat yourself? Huh? After spending some time in deep melancholic depression, Hippostratus has emerged, finally able to laugh and act his old self. It's good to have him back. Alright. Looks like I'm going to be around for another couple of years then. The Admiral is dead. Where's our fleet? Back and forth. Good. Stay there! 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rebuild the Navy. After my reckless son. Now dead. Maybe that's why I'm like, well, things are looking up again. Happier than ever. Siege ability up. Army movements. Just hang on. Alright. Real quick. What's going on up there? Separate conflict. They did not take lovely. It's okay, I'll take a popularity hit. Still stubbornly hanging on. Hurry up. Time's wasting. Allied with Byzantium. And this one further up north. Are we truly ready to Okay, now they've declared war. I ain't gonna call into that. If they offer me that, this one is the one that I would decline deliberately. Because I really want the rest of Yosha and Thessaly. Because our mission said so. And of course we have to deal with Andros and keep the Egyptians off of us. Which they're much more formidable, but I guess we need a strong navy for that. Anyways. But Egypt has been expanding aggressively a little lately. Because we know what they've been up to. Laconia is ours. The great city of Sparta has finally fallen to our troops. It is now in our hands. Sparta was one of the two major actors in the Peloponnesian War, as well as one of the city-states who struggled against Persian oppression. The Lacedaemonians are almost mythical for their undeniable war prowess and army strength, despite their minor population numbers. After the Macedonians came to the stage in regional politics, Sparta lost most of its importance, in a huge part of it because of the declining population. With the city under our control, our men and advisors wonder, how should we treat our old enemy? There have been people asking us to sack the city ground and bring everything valuable back to Thebes. Listen, I'm a nice man. And in some ways we are kind of like the Spartans. A little. Gee, we don't really need those skills. And our income is fine, so the proud home and the Lacedaemonians will remain unharmed. Merciful conqueror. And as for the elite, we're kind of in need of talent. See if they got any. The sarcophagus of Leonidas will be moving to Thebes instead of Sparta. Great families of Sparta. There's one man I know. The former king. Yes. You know, he suffered from inflammation. We kind of need him in our ranks, so bring him in. As for the other two, have the rest crucified. Bring it down. That too. Strategically insignificant. The city of Sparta's got 2 training camps, fortress, academy, and a granary. Done well yourselves. Allow me to build a forum and a tax office. I really care about tax offices now. Could march home now. So now all we have to do is... Oh, roads. New Archon. He's irrelevant now. instead. My sickly son. Crisis in Talentia. Oh, I forgot about them. Because, you know, we have interest in taking Epirus for ourselves. Support that claim. Fabricate, I should say. That's a lot of Macedon that we have to fight against in the future. No thank you. I'll find alliances elsewhere. Because I do not want to go this far out there, because we just do not have the naval range. Unless we control Crete for ourselves, and I'd be a lot happier for that. And perhaps we can improve relations with Rome. It might be something. Yeah, I know it's a little crooked, but still. Corinthos is all that's needed. We need to take those damn islands. You know what? I don't think it hurts to ally with the Tigger Kingdom. Sorry about all this. I think we may want to reconsider talking about. He's still around. Very healthy. A 3-time winner. Old Peter. So, I think I may need the Antigone Kingdom because we do not have a cash spell against Egypt, but Egypt's our main trading partner. But I would love to have Andros come to our side, but fortunately, we have to get the damn islands. So yes, we may consider allying with the Antigone Kingdom to have a land war with Egypt, while we'll take these islands and use our fleet to back any Egyptian ships off. They got many ports in the Nile Delta, and a few along the Libyan coast. So, you may want to consider building a stronger navy in preparation of this. We have the money, we have the funds, and we have the will. Oh, yes. Forgot. Right. Aren't you gonna take this area? Once you finish your little piece of business, I'm gonna make you a tributary. Instead of feudatory, because I guess the distance is a bit off. And it's about as much as we can do. Whenever ours gets lower. Got a lot of work to do. 20,000 manpower. I think I'm considering creating a second army. Now, let's use this funds to build a stronger navy. Because Egypt has 72 ships. Combined with that, it'll be devastating. The Antagonists don't have much of a fleet as they used to, and there's another rebellion. I don't know about this. I mean, fighting against Macedon would be good enough, but fighting against Andros, while keeping Egypt off. Well, good luck with that. Really, that Phoenician city-state's independent? So is Judea. How do they pull that off? Anyways. So Macedon's becoming a bit ambitious, perhaps too ambitious for its own good. About half their manpower shot. You stupid. Are you nuts? Having all this land, Crete, and roads to ourselves, that would just be... Oh boy. It's not technically part of mainland Greece we're trying to unite, but it's a start. All of our allies are still stuck up there. Definitely. It's a start. But anyways, give me a strong fleet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Well, this is going to take a long while for us to assemble a fleet. That's for offensive operations. Athens, forgot about you. Would you like to come in? Oh, wait a minute, you are a feudatory. I smacked myself in the head. Here we go. They'll be coming to us soon. As a tributary. At least something to help us with a little more money. No food, so garrison's going to be going down shortly. Come on in. Right. Lately, our vassals have restrained us, come into conflict with Platon. Heck, it's it. At every turn to decision, their opinions persistently clashing. If one of them says south, the other will promptly say north. If one wants to trade with the neighbor, the other will argue for war. Fine. Have your will then, Platon. Okay. So we can't get him as a feudatory, but at least tribute would do. And we'll protect if they're attacked. So now it's reduced to a Cretan defensive league. One allied with the Antigonid, one with none at all. We can go in and take Crete. Easily. In that case, get that fleet maintenance up. We found our next place to conquer. All of this, Crete. All we need is an admiral, then we're good. Crete would be a good area to have. And roads will not interfere, and no one else. So who's our man for the job? Oh, he's about to die. Okay, not him. This man here. Perhaps too grateful for family. It's a fleet in construction, but we may have to go sooner rather than later. This is a heavily fortified island because there's so much civil strife between them. Delay. Trade hub development. The little-known city of Delphi, little-known my ass, has been gathering quite a reputation as a hub of free trade. People from all origins are beginning to flock here in order to sell their wares in our land. All this is clearly of benefit to us. We should consider how best to maximize our advantage. Promote continued investment. We'd like to see more population growth here. As I said, this will be a very easy one. As long as they don't ally with anybody. Goodness. Manpower is one thing, but you need to get your act together. Because I ain't going down to Egypt. You will. That's the reason why Crete is of the utmost importance. Okay, this should be enough. We'll begin the invasion of Crete. Period. Our people, farmers and nobles alike, claim the weather's gotten warmer and the growth has improved these last years. At first it seemed like random happenstance, but the more we consider the fact, we must certainly have been blessed by one of the gods or goddesses. Blessed or not, our people are happy about the changes. Let us hope for more good times ahead. Okay, but please remember, if you do that, Egypt becomes a war leader, and they'll be bringing their allies and their massive armies. Which the only way you can hope for how to defeat Egypt is, well, wait for a civil war. There's only one. Guess there won't be a Ptolemaeus III then. Get on board then. Now the invasion can truly begin. Oh, level 13. How you feeling? He barely tolerates me. Wouldn't want to bribe you, but that'll get me up to 10 corruption, but I Still got my personal wealth, which I haven't really looked into that lately. Well then, secret gambler. As I said, this is a heavily fortified island. We're gonna have a bit of a hard time. Some allies may come, but most of all it's just gonna be oof. And double oof that all of our, are up there. Still stuck. Most of their armies are mercenaries. Beginning to notice that. But we fear Big Bad Egypt. Anyways, let's do it. Macedon doesn't need to come. We don't need. Land here. Begin the siege. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fortresses. Boy, I would hate to lose a big trading partner with Egypt because of these Andros Islands. But they're definitely going to put up a resistance, these Cretans. They're assembling more. We got plenty. Age finds us all at the end. Even if priests and surgeons shake their heads when they're confronted the inevitable decline of the human body, as Herostratus is finding out. He may not have much time left. He has diphtheria. Well, looks like my time may finally be coming. You know, you've got a sickly son. Macedon's not happy about this, but it's just for one day, alright? One day that we will have Greece to ourselves. But we still need Macedon to fight against, as we said before description, Big Bad Egypt. We might need fresh troops, like consider the creation of a second army right now. For starters, because they're gonna really kick the crap out of this army when we try to face them. Even though their actual capital's over there. But we need to take the entire island in order to win. Next. We got reinforcements coming from Ionia. 3 archers. No. 4 archers. 4 light infantry. And 2 light cavalry. Cheap to maintain. Lung disease. Oh man. Despite the fact that we are having a glorious time with the expansion of Thebes, but now this could spell trouble for our dynasty. Get this army assembled. Because we need backup. Yes, the former Spartan king will take office. Because I'm worried about this combined Cretan resistance. He's depressed. No, he's not going to be around. Very corrupt. There's others also at 7. More loyal. You're in. Come on in. Land here. Actually, no, play it safe. So you know they're going to want that back. Just this once. Spotter good manpower recovery rate. They're coming in. Hold the line, we got reinforcements coming up. Go system. They ain't stopping. They'll be here on the 11th of February. They'll be here on 14th of February. Okay. We'll beat them to the punch then. What are you doing? Land here. No, no, no. Roll our numbers to beat them. Strangely, they have no disadvantage or advantage over their knights. Guess it's their not right composition. Alright, we're here. Damn it, man. I know you didn't get proper food supplies for this. Madman! Stay in friendly territory. Go pick up some food. We're doing alright on our own until you showed up. Friendly reinforcements are here. You will sit there and gather any food, if that's even possible. Heresy. Deify the living God and spirit of the nation. Ludwig's dumb, money, surely breathes, bleeds, and dies just as anyone. This is a scheme to promote the influence of Robogea. Rep for the dignity, followers of the old god, and Venus may strike back. A druidic deified himself. from all the way over there in Hibernia. First Devon needs it. You got it. Oh, you may screw it up. Another fort to take down. That was just a supply train. Get back. Let's see. Currently has it for Rome. So they're not getting anything. Need to take more of Crete then. Take this fort down. Then this side is ours. And then we'll start getting the other half. Then this entire island will be ours. As I said before, you're doing fine on your own until you showed up, so go to Laconia. It's the nearest place where there's food. Yeah, I know. Here. Go get him. This is the capital. I know they were rushed to service, but I need to get this done. Capital taken. Next. There's 2 more forts to go. Those guys up in Epirus, they're next. We're definitely going to build a lot of granaries in Crete. We're going to use that as a future island for resupply for expeditionary wars like Egypt, or even perhaps Asia Minor. Rest in peace, old Spartan. How about unrested then? Oh, actually the younger. No, better skilled. It's just mercenary army, man. It's not that big of a deal. They'll return soon if they can get some more food. Oh no. Here they come again. Get on board. You may face opposition. You know, we're getting the bigger ships now. This is gonna hurt. No advantage here. Took down 2 of their ships. And we captured this man. For the sake of it. Begin your siege here. unruly bastards they are. About to walk right into it. Your turn. Alright. They're against, since they have the habit of using deception. The provincial officials of Aetolia report that the district has seen an unprecedented harvest this year, with great jubilations for Demeter held in settlements large and small. These extra unexpected revenues could help bolster the food reserves of the province. Then again, such a gift for the gods surely tended to benefit the entire Theban people. Get the money! Wait a minute, you read that backwards. Would deal. Deception will deal 10% damage against an army. You nitwit. As I said, you read it all backwards. Still, you won. Hop migration speed. This is the place to be. We want them to come here faster. More siege ability. And finally, whoa, hold on there. Not making as much. Okay, should we go for heavy cavalry maintenance cost reduced, which means our heavy infantry is most expensive than cavalry. Because I would love to have heavy cavalry in this first army. And a light cavalry should go for this one. Or build bigger and better ships, you know, to combat it against the Egyptian fleet. Shepherds. We're still trying to assemble an armada here. Still got a few more ships coming up. We can't go over there yet. The entire island's almost ours. Actually, better plan. Sail around, then land there. There goes my wife. But I don't think there's a... Sad, sad. And he's barely hanging on. This is definitely going to cause a succession crisis. But he's going to have to treat himself. I mean, after all, you have the money. Why don't you treat yourself instead of provoking people? Stop that. Don't provoke the good general. Let's finish off the rest of them. We're going in. Got you cornered. Whoops. Captured the ship. As you were. Imperator and Thebes signing coming up. Got it. Four-time winner. Army eliminated. Crete is ours. This is gonna jump the aggressive expansion high, but nonetheless, we want this island. Okay, we're gonna do this for once. Banish of those class, put the rest to the sword. Lower the aggressive expansion. Now bring them on home. That was a costly war for this damned invasion of Crete. And naturally, Consus will be the provincial capital, as it was in the olden days. Bring those damn forts down. Keeping two. One here, and one there. North and south covered, at the most. And well, there's that city too, but... And one's gonna be left out. Faster army movement speed's what we needed. Come on back. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna close the episode on that note. Because, you know, most of still stuck up there. Macedon has become a major power. Just now became a major power. But look at them. They're weak. Oh, this would be an extra time to strike, but mind you, once you break that alliance with them, then you're gonna have to sign a truce. Oh crap. They're well protected. Now they're fighting against the Etruscans. Carthaginians left them. But they've exhausted themselves. So Rome isn't as powerful as people think. You'll be stationed in Thebes. While it's going to take us a lot of time to recover, but we'll be in full strength in no time, while we will continue to assemble in an armada for a potential expansion into Andros, if Egypt wishes to expand. Agnatic cognatic. At least they did well. This city of 7 trade routes. This is a very populous area. But unfortunately, they don't got much in the way of food, so we're gonna have to give them some food in the next episode. So, what's next for Thebes? Well, if we want to fight against Macedon, you're gonna be dealing with many allies to compensate for their weakness. As we know in future, we have to take Corinthus. We shouldn't have to. Lastly, and that's it for them. But Macedonia still have a role, because we would love to take the island of Andros, but Egypt, however, very, very powerful. Their manpower is full. They got their fleets. They got their money. It's a very wealthy country. So it's rather concerning. You know, we would love to have the Antigonans on side, but the question is, are they truly ready for this? But for now, we're gonna have a time of peace in this time for the next episode, but we are in a far better position to expand anywhere. And we do mean anywhere. We got the Peloponnese secure, and we got Crete secure, as well as parts of on the side of the Aegean, except for a select few, like Kos. But, as we said before, Thebes will be in a resting period for the next episode, and also we'll continue to build up the fleet and more. I'm not terribly concerned about the Integrated Kingdom just yet, but mind you, if we want this, they would also tell us to get these little islands in Attica too, which we could take them with ease, but to bring the whole army and their great fleet over, that's a challenge. But we do not have a casus belli against them. But it would be a massive conflict if we were to fight them. So, last act. Just in case. Salamis. So we may never know. We may fight the Antigonita. We could fight any of the Diadochi now. But we'll just see what the future brings in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.